In today's video, we're going to be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful piece of Ankara style with an overlap skirt, and you can see the sleeve as well, whether higher or lower. If this is what you're interested to learn how to do, please stay tuned and watch till the end. Thank you. So to do this, I have this material of about 6 years. You know how they cut 6 years now, okay, but this is a full Ankara fabric. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting using this material for this particular style, just as seen in the video earlier. And to do this, I'm going to be ensuring that you can see the design in the fabric. I'm just taking note of the design in the fabric, so while cutting it, let me know the one that I want to be at the top side and the one that will be at the lower end. Okay, so now I went ahead and folded this fabric into two. This is just for me to cut out the front part of this gown. Okay, the upper part and the front part of this gown, that is the princess area, the princess that area. Okay, so I'm cutting out with my bust plus my sewing my princess that sewing allowance plus my normal sewing allowance. Okay, so at the end of the day, I just folded into two with 30 inches. Now I'm also going ahead to cut out the length of this front part. Okay, so for my half length, I'm using a half length of 18 inches. Okay, so measure out your own half length and then work on it. Please, if you have not seen a detailed video on how to cut a princess that, please go ahead and check it out in this channel. Okay, I have a playlist, you can run it. Okay, on princess that, how to navigate princess that and all that. Okay, so I will still be explaining that very well in this video, so stay tuned. Okay, so I went ahead and marked 3 inches by 5 inches. This is for my neck. This is just a basic neckline. Okay, 3 by 5. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5, and at that 7.5, I'll come down by 1 inch. This is for my shoulder slant. Okay, and after that area, you can see the way I connected it. Then I'll come down by 8 inches. Okay, to mark out my armhole curve. Okay, so I'll quickly go ahead and curve it out. Okay, just like this. I just use the free hand. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to the other part of this measurement, which is measuring my shoulder to my upper bust and my under bust. Okay, so from that end, I came down by about half inch. I didn't start from the tip of the line, and then I marked my shoulder to my bust and then my shoulder to my half length, my under bust, please. So at 10 and 14 inches, I marked respectively. Okay, so I just connected with a line. This will help me and serve as a guidance for me. Right, so I'll do this for the upper bust as well. This is just the measurement from your shoulder to the top of your bust, okay, before the nipple area, then from your shoulder to the under part of your bust. Okay, and that's just how to take your measurement for your upper and lower bust. All right, so from this end, I'll quickly go ahead and mark my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 5 inches. Okay, please check out your own nipple to nipple measurement. This is the gap. The nipple to nipple measurement is the gap between your two bust. Okay, so and then I connected it up until that upper bust area. You can see I even went above a bit. So and then I'll mark out 5 inches from this end, this my armhole end, and then go in. Okay, you can see the way I'm going in with 2 inches. Okay, and this will be the line that I'll use to adjust my armhole. Okay, now when you are at that point, please mark out the line, that 2 inches, connect it back to your armhole curve, that 5 inches. Okay, and then share 1.5 inches, okay, on your tape. Just fold your tape like this and place it on this line. Okay, let that demarcation be on the line, then mark on this line on this side and on this side, that sharing that 1.5 inches into two between these two lines. Okay, this will help to remove any form of gaping. All right, so I just connected down. This is my 5 inches for my nipple to nipple. Then I'll still be connecting it, but I came down here at this end. I came down by 1.5 inches, and on this side I came down by 1 inch. Okay, and then I'll mark this line to meet the under bust line. Okay, just follow what I'm doing now. So I'll connect this with a bit of a curve, okay, or just a bit of a slanted line. You can see the way it's looking. Just ensure that you connect it well to meet this lower end. Okay, then I'm going to be connecting the two lines respectively. I'll connect this middle line to this point, then this one, you can see the way I'm doing it. I'll also connect this line as well. Please, if you didn't get it at first, redo it again. All right, now on this end, okay, I will just mark, okay, and connect my adjusted to my adjusted armhole line. Now you can see that it's already adjusted plus that 2 inches, right? So I have to adjust it. Now that is practically it. Now I just want to have a little design here. Okay, so I came down by, I went up here and then gave it use the free hand and did it. Okay, you can come down by as much as 7 inches. All right, and then I'll be cutting it out, but that is totally optional. I just wanted to have a bit of a bit of a variance here. Okay, so but if that's not what you want, please go ahead with what you want. All right, so I went ahead and marked my body. I took my body measurement, okay, plus my sewing allowance. Don't forget that. So I'm cutting it out now. And cutting out this place is totally optional. Okay, you can decide to cut yours or leave yours just like that. Okay, I just wanted to cut mine so I can add a little style there with my lace. So I just want to turn this upper side with lace, so I will double the lace. Okay, I folded into two, then I will now place this front part here. This would be what I'll use to, okay, join it. All right, very simple, but this is totally optional. If you don't want it, please forget about it. All right, so just watch me as I do it, and if you have any question, please leave it in the comment section, and kindly like this video. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so every time I upload a video you'll be notified. Okay, thank you so much for your support. All right, now this is me just trimming it out. This video is a bit fast so that it wouldn't be too long. Please note that you can actually adjust your watching speed. Thank you. So I'm actually using a cloth gum, a soft cloth gum for this. This will be what I'll use to pad my princess dart, the areas around my princess dart. You can see as much as I cut out. Okay, so I'll use it and iron it out on my princess dart. This is for my skirt part. I just came down by 9 inches from that waist area. This will be for my hip measurement. All right, and then I will still come down by about 19 inches. That will be for my knee length. Okay, so please mark yours, whatever yours is. Measure out yours from your waist to your hip. What is the measurement? From your hip to your knee length, what is the measurement? Okay, or from your waist to your knee length. Okay, now see the area at which I'm taking this measurement. I folded into two. Don't forget that I mentioned that I folded into two. Now my hip is 8, or my waist is 8 plus my 2 inches allowance. I marked at 10. Now at this point my my hip is 10 plus 2 inches allowance. I have 12. Now here I'm just marking at 11. I removed 1 inch from my hip. Now that is totally optional. You can use as much as 2 inches. You can remove about 2 inches from your knee length, or 1.5. okay, depends on how much you want it to be. Okay, but for me I just removed 1 inch. Okay, so I now cut it out. I maintain that same knee length measurement and then cut it out straight. Okay, and that is it, looking like this. Now I brought another fabric and I kept it on fold and I placed it this way. You can see the way I placed it. Okay, I kept
the front part of my blouse, and I kept it this way. Okay, and then I'm cutting it out. This is going to be that flap that is going to be around the front area. Okay, that's stylish something in front. All right, now look at it here. And now for the for the back, I just singled it out. All right, and I'm removing half inch at the beginning to connect it to my knee area, so that my back area will be very fitted at the back. Okay, this is also this will also make your skirt to look very nice. All right, your hip or your buttocks area will be uh, very much fitted when you remove half inch around the zipper allowance. Okay, to connect it down to your waist. So that is it for that skirt area. Now I have padded my princess dart. All the areas that needs to be padded, I padded them. Okay, please check out for the detailed video of how to cut and sew a princess dart area in this channel. Okay, please kindly go ahead and check it out. Now I just padded all the parts that needs to be padded out. Now I'll also turn out this my upper neck area, okay, with that net. Now for the back area, I am marking 1.5 inches for my zipper. All right, this will be my zipper allowance extension. All right, please, if this video is too fast for you, please kindly watch it on slow motion. All right, so I just marked 3 inches for my neck width, and then I went ahead and marked 7.5 inches for my shoulder and 8 inches for my armhole. All right, and I connected with a slang. This is just the normal basic body. I went ahead and marked my bust measurement, my chest, my bust measurement, and then my waist measurement. All right, and that's pretty it. So please don't forget that if this video is a bit too fast for you and you want to catch up on things and you feel that I'm talking too fast, please go ahead and watch this video on slow motion. You can reduce the speed by either clicking on 0 point something. You can just check it out, please. Okay, so I just went ahead and did the basic body measurements for this back area. All right, now for this front again, this is now the front. Okay, this is the front, the side that has a flap. Okay, yes, or the side that has a lapping, that's the lapped area. Let me pin the picture here. Okay, now it's going to have a band. Okay, so this band now, what I cut out is 2 inches. So what I'm going to sew in is about 1.5 inches in, or I'll use half inch up down. So I just quickly removed that part that I'm going to cut in. So this is about half inch. I removed it so that I can add or you can remove 1 inch to add in this part that will serve as your band. Now when you are sewing your band, remember to push out this end. Okay, because this area, just as seen in this video, okay, this area is going to be having the handler. I will explain better again when we get there. Now this is my front part. I want to explain this front part quickly. These sides are padded. You can see the sides that are padded. Okay, this I use a close gum and it comes out very nice. Okay, you can actually use a waddy, you can use a back up, just like I had earlier said. Okay, so I'm just going to join this front part now, all of it, this part here, and then the princess dart areas. Okay, and then I'll also do the same thing for the linings. All right, I hope this is very clear. This is very simple. Okay, just be following this method that I'm showing you. Okay, your dress will come out very fine. Now this is me. I'm about to stitch up or turn out this. Okay, so I will join these two together, then use this material because I want this material to still show at the upper side, but it's totally optional. Still, you can still forget about putting the fabric and just use just the lace. All right, but me, I just want that fabric to cover up the upper side a bit. Okay, so I will place it this way. You can see the way I place the front, so that when I turn it over, okay, so just do yours like this. So when you turn it over, okay, the net will still, or the lace will still be in the front part. Okay, the material will still be in the front part. Now this is my princess dart area. I have already joined it. I'm going to place this like this. Okay, the simplest way to join this is by finding the center front and then pinning this, folding this in by about just a bit. Okay, you can actually sew it in like this, or you just fold it in a bit and then run your stitches round. Please ensure that you find the center front and place it very very well. Okay, so this is me finding the center front, and then I'm going to be placing it just this way. Just look at the way I'm sewing it. Okay, now to join the lower end of this blouse, of this gown, okay, this is the front part. I'm just pinning the waist. After I had already joined the upper side, I just pinned the waist, and then this I did the same thing for the back. I inserted the darts. Okay, ensure that you insert the darts. Okay, as simple as that. I'll do the same thing for the other side as well. You can see that the shape of this hip is already there. Okay, now this is the front area. Okay, now look at this lapping area. You can see that I already turned it, and I added the waist, I added the band. Okay, and I ensured that it was having the same length with the main gown. Okay, so I just quickly, after adding the band, okay, and the belt, you can see how it looks. Now I want to add this attachment with my lace. I'll just be pleating it just like this. There's nothing special that I'm doing there. Okay, I'm just pleating it like this. Okay, so that this gown will look outstanding or beautiful. Okay, now you can actually vary what you will use here. It depends on what you want. Okay, but me, I decided to go with this lace, and this is how it looks. Okay, so I quickly joined the sides. Okay, I quickly joined the side before joining the main side of this gown. I joined the side of the flap, that's the lapped area, before joining the sides of my gown. Okay, please ensure that you do the same, please. And now quickly I'm going to draft the sleeve measurement, the sleeve that we're using. Okay, so this is my starting line. This, we're just using this beautiful sleeve. So I'm marking at 7.5 for um the roundness of my sleeve. Okay, my round sleeve. So at the end, at this top, I came down by 4 inches, and then I'll connect this line with a slant. All right, please. So I'm just using a free hand. I'm going to be connecting the slope, okay, from the top of this paper to the lower end. Okay, just this small slope. Okay, and then I'll just cut it out. Now this is your normal sleeve. All right, now at this lower end, I'll come down and mark 3 inches. Okay, just watch out how we're going to be marking this. Now at this top end, I'll mark 5 inches from the top. Okay, you can see that I marked it. You can see at the middle of the screw, so you can see from the middle I marked 4 also by this end. Now we'll connect. Okay, it's supposed to be a sloping line or a slanted line. All right, so I'll just adjust this because I was going in the wrong lane. So I'll do this and I'll connect it with, like this, and then I'll quickly cut it out. Now please check out the sides that I'm going to cut out, and the important side. I just cut out this side. This one that I'm holding now is the important side. The other side is useless because we're not going to be using it again. Now this side that is very important is what I just placed on my fabric. I folded it into two and then placed on, I cut it out. Now why I'm cutting exactly what I place is because I already added my allowances on this particular paper. All right, now I have two of these, and two is nothing compared to what we need, because two is just for one sleeve. Okay, and two, I want to cut this for the front and for the back. That means for each sleeve I need 4. Okay, now you can actually use lining to turn it out if you so wish, but I just wanted to have this for the same thing for the front and for the back. Okay, now I'll quickly sew this round The sides that I will leave open is just the ends. Okay, I'll point that out for you right now, but I'm going to be turning this out, all of it. So this is how it looks. I've already turned it out, and this is how we should join it. Now you can see the side that is open is just these two sides. Okay, now I'll get the midpoint and then join this sleeve to my fabric. Okay, you can see the side that I'm turning it out from, that is the side that is open. Okay, so I have two of it for one sleeve, two of it for another sleeve. Okay, I hope this is very clear. Okay, so I will just find the midpoint, pin it. You can pin it so that it doesn't shift, then you join it to your main fabric. Okay, and that's pretty it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned on Let's V Designs. Bye.